Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So happy to see you all. Hello, Lath Carmen. Welcome. So I hope everybody is having a great day. Oh geez, Cygnus, thank you so much for the 27-month resub. I can't believe you've been doing this at tier 3 for over 2 years. Heckin' respectable. I really do appreciate it, Cygnus. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. We're going to be doing art, as you can see from my window. Hey, Kratos, welcome. So the idea for tonight is I would like to do outfit designs for the NPC companions for my upcoming D&D campaign. And so we're going to be kind of sketching them out, seeing how it goes, and just kind of playing around with what would they look like for like a full body, outfit, versus what I did, which was just the, torso up, bus. Yep, it's Art Cydia. Hey, Cross, welcome. We got those sweet beats by The Last Seahorse, so we're going to be listening to the background, and if you have any questions about anything D&D related or art related, etc. Just watching a mobile data at 180p. Oof. I'm glad you're watching this on a graphing calculator, Loth. So yeah. So basically, idea is I'm gonna go through each of the different companions, try and give them a full body outfit, and then if there is time left over, I'm gonna try and work on doing a self portrait, not of Obsidia, but of me, Cydia. So yeah, I hope everyone has fun. This will be real chill. We're just gonna be playing around with creative design. What it do, baby? Make sure all the music is correct. All right. If the music is too loud or too quiet, please let me know. We will hopefully get to colors. We're currently just doing the initial kind of graphing it out, so we don't need. We're not doing this in like line art or anything. Hey Scarf, my heart, welcome. So before we got the stream started, I actually was doing this initial, just kind of plotting out a design for Omega, who is going to be the nanite swarm member of the party, of the companions. So I was going for like, what are things? Oh, music is a bit loud. Okay, I turned it down. Hopefully that'll be better. So hopefully I was trying to go through like this. If you look at the picture of Omega that I've already drawn, for the Refer Ninja itself, like I gave her this like crop top kind of, or I gave them this crop top kind of thing. So this was actually the first of the 4 companions I worked on, and ironically, there's a lot of things that I did with her which I actually liked more than the second companion, which was theoretically something that should have gotten better. But I was playing around with different stuff working on the second companion, so some of the things that were very clean about her just didn't get transferred over. So Omega is a nanite swarm who takes on this humanoid form when the party recruits them, and they are a astral hands monk, where they just shape change their body into different weapons. So I'm just gonna draw a bit on this to indicate things. So I've got the little crop top. I wanted to give them kind of a sleeker look. Obviously because monk and everything, but also because hot. So it's gonna be doing like the crop top, and then probably like some like gauntlets, like I don't know. Here's my fist. There you go. So like some gauntlets that go into an arm, something like that. And then I was working on the pants. So I was debating because I literally, when I was doing this design, I was like, I want stirrup thigh highs. Like that is, maybe I was just watching too much Ishtar art from Fate Grand Order. I wasn't gonna give them a Chinese, like a cheap how, because it's just not what it wasn't the vibe I was going for. Because they're not really, they have like nothing in common with that culture. So I wanted to give them more of like a cyberpunky kind of look in contrast to, yeah, it's a cheap how or a Cheongsam, depending on what part of Asia you're in. I love those dresses. Don't get me wrong. I love those dresses. And Lily in Eberron, she wears a modified Cheongsam / maid outfit, which is very cute. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't really feel like doing that for this character. I was thinking of just doing like, I wanted this like, so because I want thigh highs, that means I can't do pants, because you know you're wasting all your time if you do that. And so sorry, I'm just not used to Yuko being down here as I stream, going about their day. It's just, I see a small wolf just frolicking about behind me. But yeah, so I was thinking of doing it just as like a two-piece outfit because, you know, the way like in the bust, like I want to do like this abs look because abs. So I was thinking of doing like, so here's, you know, their top normally, that I just kind of sketched out while I was getting the stream started. And so you got your thigh highs here with the little stirrups, your little reference stirrups. So I was thinking of like doing like a kind of cut off around the waist. So I'll probably erase this. So yeah, like the kind of cut off at the waist. How are the candles? The candles are okay for now. I figured. I'm glad you pointed that out, Scar. The view goes there. So, but yeah, so I was thinking of doing like this whole, like, you know, half skirt that goes, I guess it would be going behind. So this like half skirt going on here. I guess it'll be like, there we go. So doing like a half skirt. Hey Tyler, welcome. How you doing tonight, Tyler? We're just doing outfit design. So, but yeah, and then there's a thigh high under here, a thigh high over here, and so I don't know, we'll go like big ass hips. I was doing this to diagram like body stuff, so it'd be like. I know, hips. Something like that. Yeah, like something like that, basically. So, you know, going into the waist area, which now that I see that, that is not how that links up. Wow! Hey Faraday, welcome, welcome! Something like that. Can we get a shout out please for Faraday? She is a very cute little doll. And she is a great streamer and a cutie pie. So you guys should send her love. She also does go-go dancing like a champ. Yeah, well, I'm happy to have you stop by. We're just doing some outfit design. But yeah, so that gives you like kind of the idea of what it was going for it. Shoot, there we go. But now I'm just deleting that. So yeah, so that gives you an idea. Of course they're cum gutters. You always have to have cum gutters. Also, cum gutters are canon. If you have a well-developed like abdomen and everything, you're gonna have cum gutters. It just goes without saying. But oh, you want a big Death Knight hug? All right, get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2. And a there you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I just have a pothole because I'm soft. You'd love to see those hugging utensils out in chat. You'd love to see it. Yeah, and so these are kind of like meshy. Just indicating the faux mesh. But yeah, so literally the first sentence I hear on the street. Hey, Master Fail. Welcome, welcome. How's my favorite burb? Where did I put my alcohol? I like Adonis belt personally. What is Adonis? Oh, that's what it's called? An Adonis belt? That's for like dudes, I'm presuming. I've always heard them called cum gutters, but Adonis belt sounds much more scientific. The look that Yuko's giving me as I say this. Are there any canon female Menite Order of the Fist? Well, I have no idea about IK canon since I stopped being personally involved in the lore around Mark II. But as Requiem exists and all of that, there has to be female Order of the Fist because there are no gender restrictions for anything, so... I introduced you to cum getters. So I guess this would actually be... Actually, no, I see what was wrong. I probably shouldn't curve it here. If I just go straight down? Something like that. So, this was like an outfit I was considering because I really like. I love the top that I gave her. I'm just gonna say her for the rest of this because I don't want to say. I'm too lazy to properly gender my own character because they are omni-gender. So, for ease of reference, I'm just gonna say her for it. But. Yeah, so like we've got So if we go like this, get a little trim there, a little trim there, and then, you know, you got like nice thick thighs. But they're like muscled, so I don't know, we'll go like that. That's to indicate how muscled these thighs are. So you got references of ripped female monks. Yeah, I need to learn how to be better at drawing muscles. Like, I'm not good enough at anatomy to be like the person who does all the muscle stuff, but it's kind of like so you got like your muscle thigh, and then you go into your torso. Make that less rough. Then you erase this. Maybe not quite that severe, but you get the idea. I'm like really struggling trying to figure out, like, that is probably one of my greatest weaknesses, is figuring out how the torso interacts with the hips. I just, for some reason, I like have a very difficult time conceiving of it. I have no idea why. Bunga bunga. Hey Dark Elf, welcome, welcome. Imagine having a gender in this economy. But yeah, and then, you know, like, I don't really know how to draw feet, so it'd be like, I think you go arch, and then something like that. I think that's how you draw, like how you draw a foot. I think that's roughly foot shaped. Years ago, I tried my hand at drawing anatomy and was using pro wrestlers. Realized them boys do not do leg days. Then on the other leg. Yeah, something like that. I have to speak a language gendered nouns every day. Gendered nouns in this economy? No, thank you. But yeah, so like that's basically what I was going for. Probably actually. Down, like a little less wide. There we go. And then we would. I'll just keep being a she-it girl-shaped doll thing. Yep, I know several she-its. Spend enough time on the internet, you learn to have lots of dolls in your life. It's still too cringe. Yeah. And then like gutter, gendered clown. If so, that's favorite. I'm a little shit. I gotcha. I see what you did there. Imagine being a gendered clown in this economy. I'm just gonna do this for ease of fucking placing these abs. Alright, so then we go. Okay. It's like this. Like here. And it's usually just like a solid little chunkaroo down here. Or actually, now that I think about it, I could do the way that Spooky Bean does, where it's like you just do like a little outline, and then you go down. Like that, basically. Oh, something made me think of you? Oh, what made you think of me, Dark Elf? Now if I start cutting into this... Okay. I like where this is going. There we go. That's a better pelvis. When Fulgia and renamed Enterprise to NTR Prize. God. When you think about it, though, Enterprise be out here NTRing the Japanese Navy in World War II, so... And then... arms... How interesting. LAN is man and WAN is woman. Woman area network. And you go... like an arm. And then... this goes a bit further. Oh no, if I'm doing it this way, it'd be like elbow. Something like that, but I probably need to make it bigger on this side. By the way, if you didn't know, the Dragon Maid OP is straight fire. We just NTR the Werebox install and grow. Alright, so if I extend this a bit longer. I'm gonna go. There we go. Kind of like that. Get to your arms. There's some great folks should have come here sooner. Welcome to an Obsidia stream. If we're not talking about NTR, it's not my stream. Kind of a this. Okay, I got like chevrons going on. I don't want to draw her head again, so It's like... Also, it could be worse. You could be right control for the first IBM didn't have an enter key. Cringe. Not in my house. Oh yeah, I was gonna draw gauntlets. I was like, what am I waiting for? Oh yeah, to draw gauntlets. So we figure I could do like elbow length gloves. So we got elbow length gloves, and then this could be like, you know, we got the little trimmy trim, and then go into some QWERTY layout is based on typewriters not having a carriage return equivalent. Man, you guys are way too smart about these things for me. I'm just like, okay. Whatever you say, fam. Alright, so I was thinking of doing fingerless gloves because, so elbow length, we have elbow length fingerless gloves. And then erase that. Now we get to literally erase all that musculature I just did. Cool lady I work at. Oh, you deal with computers. I consider those things to be alien technology as far as I'm concerned. So that. I'm gonna erase the end here. Go. Elbow. It's kind of like a. I'm gonna erase this. Elbow joints, man. There we go. You should have lightning in a rock and teach it to do that. So I'm gonna make these fingers pop a little. And then we we gotta erase her tummy tum. But yeah, the reason why I drew stuff only to erase it is, doing the mannequin, like, helps me with placing, like, where stuff would be and whatnot. So I'm just gonna erase this arm. Since I need this glove to go all the way down. I do just work here. I literally do just work here. Sorry about that. Oh. Be gone. Bye. That. Get rid of our little tootsies. And get rid of these tootsies. Behind the scenes, her beloved Artoria is in charge. Jesus. My friend Maru just recently started watching the Fate series, and she just finished Fate Zero and is going on to Fate Unlimited Blade Works, and I had to inform her about my dislike of Artoria. But I was like, you know, you're allowed to like Artoria because you clearly do. However, I'm just saying that I personally do not care for Artoria as a character or as a design. I'm trying to figure out how I wanna make this less thick. I don't like that connection point.
The game was rigged from the start.
Creates a little too much Kenko action. The game is in fact rigged from the start. Also, thank you for giving me my faithful Astolfo to stand by me as we do this outfit design. Hindsight, I should never draw this head. I foolishly thought I was going to do a full body. That was not a good call. Because that means I have to erase it, and I have to redo this little area up here. But yeah, so I was like, man, I'm sorry you have to deal with so much coming garbage Artoria portrayals, but you know, at least soon you will get the best saber face of Mordred. Let's see what that. So I think I should probably make these shorter. They're fingerless gloves. Yeah. And then maybe I just draw like maybe I'll just cheat and draw just like a straight glove. too. Alright, so that is here. So this is roughly at boob height. You have so much coming. Boy, that stream stutter couldn't have been more perfectly timed. As a city would be sorry for that. It's true. Why one needs cum gutters. Thanks for enlightening me. That's what I do. It's I am here to bestow upon you all great wisdom of the ages, such as why Artoria is trash and why you need to know about the cum gutter content of your average picture. And this would be, I think, like this, and it's my right hand, so love parts. Like that, and then wait a minute, that's the wrong side. I should be doing it on this side. Alright, sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out line management right now for how to convey the difference between the hand I think I gotta erase this little area and redraw it. You know, that's not a bad hand. Maybe I should actually just redraw the glove then. Be less wide. Let me see if I can just sling this baby to here. Pocket to the side. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oh, what was that? It's not bad. This is not bad. So, for example, this would be probably some tension marks like here as it pulls in, something like that. You're gonna have optimal come throughputs. Okay, and then there it goes. That would not be a terrible path, but I don't like it. I think it's about as good as a calf as I'm gonna get. Like I'm struggling trying to get this calf management right. Alright, so there we go. Erase that. Clean this one up. This is going to be going inward. Probably reduce the size of that tip over here. There we go. That's probably a more respectable bosom than what I had first drawn. Should probably also redraw this one. There we go. There we go. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that design? I feel like it's got potential. That is never the problem. The output time is too short. Jesus Christ. Wait, if it's elbow length, it should be like up here. Yeah. All right. I think that as a core idea of an outfit, I actually think that's pretty good. So, I think we could Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to erase. I was like, why do I keep drawing more gray lines? I think we could try doing some line art of it, since I kind of like that. I like that design. Fashion is go. Looks good for a base. All right. So let's go. Vector. What's your vector, Victor? Right. And then line art. Probably too thin. Let's try doing a 12. Isn't it a long skirt kind of counterproductive if you want to kick things? Well, it's a half open skirt, so like, to be honest, you can kick perfectly fine. I feel like this would still give room for thrusts that way, or kicks that way or so. It could flow. Like, we assume there's probably like some crotchage down there. I almost forgot how to say kiss my ass like a gentleman. I don't know what that is, Dark Elf, so good on you. Right. Yeah. There we go. That's not a terrible line. Nope. I need to increase the opacity of this since I am struggling to actually see it, even though it's pretty... There we go. That's better. I was like, I can't even see my light art. Make love to my derriere. Jesus Christ. Has enough water for thirsty mods? Yep. What a descriptor, Dark Elf. What a descriptor. You may strategically. Fire! Shit. I'm dying here trying to draw this line. Oh god. Now I want to go there even more, Jesus. It's too thick. God damn. We're gonna try turning this sideways. I think I'll have a easier time. Actually, I want the opposite.
Holy cow! Your
line
penis
up.
is gigantic! Gigantic! Your penis is literally the biggest thing within the tri-state area. Your penis is bigger than a
Interesting,
small
Master Phil.
elephant.
Interesting.
It's bigger than, like, a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on your penis. You must wake up every morning and thank the good Lord above. You're truly blessed. Congrats.
Ah. Holy cow, your penis is gigantic. Gigantic. Your penis is literally the biggest thing in the tri-state area. Your penis is bigger than a small elephant. Your penis is bigger than, like, a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on your penis. You must wake up every morning and give thanks to the good Lord above. You're truly blessed. Congrats. There you go. I hope you appreciated that. Oh my god, the fucking unity point. Why did I curve this? Why did I curve this? This is my nightmare. There we go. That is as good as it's gonna get. I'll just be crying if I have to keep drawing that damn line more. Reduce the hump. Nope, that doesn't work. Make this significantly smaller. Close enough. Please lubricate. Jeez. I'm just gonna say here, I think kiss my ass is very weird. It's like a weird send-off, because few insults involve you giving an invitation to somebody to do something to your body. So it just seems weird to be like, hey, fuck you, why don't you kiss my ass? And they'd be like, well, sure. Thank you for offering. There we go. You heard it here first, folks. Well, yeah, like, obviously. Cursing in English is boring. You just say what was like pinche madre. Cabrón. All Spanish cursing I know is from watching Narcos. And I know chichis grandes. Chichi grande, yeah. Just big titties. Erase this. Okay, that actually does line up. Well, yeah, that's what I know. I partially because growing up in Southern California, like I know the Mexican version of like Spanish words more than any other kind of version, any other dialect, I mean. Coger conchas. What a very specific translation. I'm actually gonna let Automod hold that one just because of the C word involved in it. It's very frowned upon in English, but huh. You gotta love like the weird idioms that get translated to be like swear words in other languages. It's like it could be like oh, you like to, you know, I don't know, like drop an egg like it's hot, and then it gets translated as, you know, like, oh yeah, that means like go fuck yourself because you're dropping the egg. And you're like, you know, I'm assuming in the native language it makes way more sense than when it gets translated over. Do damn you thighs. Why must you be struggling? I was on a call with Joey must have you know Fair Day. We always doing it. All day, every day. Is just for me for referring. Popular Nick in Mexico for the name Concepcion. I knew some people named Concepcion. I believe the guy I knew that was Concepcion, though, he was Puerto Rican, I think. And actually, now that I look at it, I probably shouldn't make it so far out. Like, maybe zoom. So that's where it is. Oh no, it'd be way closer. Yeah, it's probably not worth noting because it would be like fully under this leg. So something like that. Okay. I have to cause these to connect, otherwise it is going to be mad at me later when I start trying to color it. more I look at this, the more this should probably taper. Should probably be like a... like that. Let me try erasing it and see how that works. I should probably draw a better line for my taper. And that means I need to do a counter taper over here. There we go. You're using a drawing tablet? Yes, I am using a drawing tablet. The problem is my tablet doesn't have a screen, so I'm drawing on my tablet, but I have to look at my monitor as I do it, which makes it much harder to gauge lines and stuff. Hey Vaughn, welcome, welcome. That's not even at all. Close. So this is this. Actually, yeah, it probably is going to go inwards, t-shirt style. Oh, we getting our Picasso on in here? You're darn right we are, Vaughn. We're doing outfit design. Maybe I should just keep it there. Sorry, I'm just trying to gauge the shoulders. Also, now she has Shakira hips. Oh, we love our Shakira hips in this household. This nanite swarm's hips will not lie. I do this? I remember there was a gap, so it's like a choker that leads directly into the thing. So maybe it'd be like here. What's this? Monks should not lie. This person doesn't really have a reason to lie. They just don't remember their past. Alright, so then it turns directly into this. And it's like a straight T down. And then this would go all the way through. That. Give it a little. There. Why are these not even? Close enough. Is the disc track she did against Gay had any I have no idea that was even a thing. If that helps your, if that informs your decision at all, Loth, I had no idea that was even a thing. But then again, Shakira hasn't been relevant in like 20 years, so I feel like that's not on the US per se. Oh, now I remember how I did that. I did it as a curve. That's right. That was how I did it. I was like, why isn't this coming out right? And it's because I did it as a curve. Oh. I thought she was still a thing. No, well, she's not a thing that I have heard of in a long time, so she might be popular with other people that are not me. Gotta bring this in more because it's too thick currently. Go. Shit. And two. Darn it, get out of here, stray line. Know your lane. Go. These fingerless gloves. She still has a big fan base, which is not in the news much. Yeah, I haven't heard of anything recently about her. I imagine, yeah, she probably does more rounds in the Spanish-speaking world than here these days. So like bulges and then just go straight back. It'll dip a little. Yeah, it's gonna dip a little. Here. Okay. Then nope, that is too big of a hand. Hello, board. Welcome, welcome. The news matters a lot, especially for Gen Z. Celebrity status comes from memes as much as news. Yeah, that's true. How you doing tonight, board? We're just doing outfit design. Drawing some fingerless gloves currently. Race. Not doing the best. Alright, well, you know, no need to trauma dump or anything, but you're happy to hang out here. Hopefully it calms you down a bit. Thank you for the follow. We just vibing in here to the last seahorse as I am doing line art. Oh, damn it, I am doing this from the wrong angle. I just realized that as I did all these fingers. This is not the right angle for that. Frick-a-frack. So, if it was sideways, it's gonna be knife hand with the thumb out. Gotcha. Okay, let's erase this. I was having a rough day today and being in Chill City, a stream helped wind down my anxiety. Aww. I'm happy to hear it, Brainbuster. We just be chilling out here. Chilling out, Max, and relaxing on cool. Now, we gotta make this more distinct. It's like... like that. Freaking heck. It is struggling with this right now. It should be basically a straight with a bulge. Also, I can't believe I just said the phrase straight with a bulge. Damn straights with their bulges. Be here. What are we doing on the other hand? They're extended at about the same level. Straight through the bulge and you're to blame. You give cum a bad name. God damn. Damn their eyes, damn their duck pods, damn their bulges. It's how they get you, man. This doesn't feel right. Try tea from the Tilia plant. It helps with anxiety and nervousness. First, it's the straights with their duck pods and bulges, and bam, you're some dude's housewife. It's how they get you. That's how you become a man wife. I'm just telling you. The straights get you with the duck ponds. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably as good as that's gonna get. I am struggling. And I don't think it's gonna get any better with me working on this hand more. So we're just gonna wrap this puppy up. What's the new kid term for like a stereotypical housewife? Isn't that trad wife? Okay, and people be weird. Alright, we got We got the outline down. Trad wife. Why is it called trad wife? What's the trad part? Here we go. She was out by the bus stop like she said my duck pod wasn't big enough. Happens to the best of us. It literally happens to the best of us. Oh, traditional. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Alright. Oh, shit. There's this whole area down here I need to connect. Gen Zers would be out here, like, trying to fucking reduce the term trade, or traditional, to trad. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It also been from being a wife is my trade. I'm a trade wife. I'm a wife by trade, you know? We got ourselves an outfit. Cool. I don't know if I want to like fancy up the gloves at all. Let me know your ideas in chat if I should fancy up the gloves. 'Cause I would be curious. So let's move on to coloring. Got our line art here. Spread into popular usage, but started among incels to the chans who felt like they owed a wife in exchange for, I don't know, mining coal or something. I'm apprenticing at wife. Isn't that just being a girlfriend, Scarth? Is apprenticing at being a wife? You know, I'm really concerned about if I'm gonna pass my apprenticeship and be able to move on to being, you know, a full-fledged wife, you know. But, you know, I feel like in time, I'm gonna be able to show my employment husband that I have potential. And so, I want to stick with it. I think this is the life skill I needed. Oh, what kind of fighting styles? Well, they're a nanite swarm brainbuster, so they just get to reshape their body into like blades and shit. Gotta do your residency. So I did my apprenticeship, and that allowed me to do my residency, you know, as a you know, a roommate, you know, girlfriend, you know, real pre-wife status, fiance maybe. Alright, we finished that sweet track by the last Sea Orcs. Let's go for round 2. Okay, so this bitch, this is gonna be like all clothes colors. So clothes. Main. Your VTuber is someone's waifu, I can guarantee that. I'm all of my community's waifu, and I'm okay with that. You know. Probably make that a dark color. Make it a shade darker. I think not fancy up the gloves too much. Keep it sleek and practical. Okay, okay. And then I went with a... This could be annoying because I grayed over my gray. What the hell gray was that? There we go. That reminds me, I should save this as I should save this after all that work. Outfit, whip, companions, outfit, whip. There we go. Let's go with the doodle. Okay. Fricker. There we go. You. I went with like a darker blue. I guess it's the same blue and I just shaded it. That's a very good question, chat. Was it darker or not? I don't know. We're gonna go with darker because fuck the police. Let's go. All right. Just shut up, sticky keys. Don't you ever tell me how to live my life. Well, I'm not gonna opine about your relationship, lot, but you know, there's a lot of reason why divorces happen. Five, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs to be darker. Yes. I clicked that several times. I don't know how many. Yikes. I've lost track of the blues. Panic at the disco. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking the blues. Didn't research the husbandry no +5 to husbandry. No. Gotta get these little fingies. There's 4. Yep. No. There we go. Make it darker. And here. Okay. I feel like I should use gray more from the top. Maybe? Are we coming up with like bold plays here, chat? Is this a bold play? Fortunately, that's darker than I would like. The other was bluer than I would like. Alright, new plan. New plan. We're gonna... Shit. Just fucking white it out. There we go. White it out, backtrack. Ooh. Back gray. There we go. Virtual hugs, okay. Get your hugging utensil ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a 4. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't like orange. That's my... I am sorry for all you orange lovers in chat. I do not like orange. So, I'm not gonna use it. I think gray was the right plan here to do for the secondary color. Oh shit, that means I have these fucking fingers again. Alright. Now I gotta go back to white. Frick it. Turn white. What the hell, bro? Alright, well, we're gonna... God damn it. Did I not, like, select it or something? Alright, well, I'm gonna assume this is correct. There we go. There we go. Shit. Okay, okay. We're making progress. Making progress. Completely obligated to like orange because the Queen of Netherlands is your compatriot. There's an orange right here. Orange, you're glad you didn't say banana. And then I think we're gonna do that as well for the thigh highs. And that means we gotta do the blue. I'm gonna make that stand out versus the backdrop. Yeah, it has to be the same blue. Alrighty. I think we've got like the colors down. So I think like just baseline color setup, I think it's pretty good. And then now we'd be adding on details to this. So first off, let's get some gloss in here. Glossy up this slut. A6. So lighter. Let's get a new layer. I don't know if it's Sandstorm at home. It's from Near Automata. That's all I know. I just work here. So I want to go. Make this smaller. A little bit of gloss. I want to make this still smaller. Let's try. Hey, Luna! Welcome, welcome! Invisible Obsidia. I am never visible. Do not perceive me. Darker. Lighter. Are the highlights on a different layer? Yeah, I'm doing them on a different layer. No, Master Fail is probably just drinking and just fell asleep because he's also in Europe, so it's very late there. Thank you for the lurk, Faraday. I appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't look right. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, new plan. New plan. Let's go. Airbrush. Go select this layer. Okay, okay. Better idea, better idea. So if I go like that, I switch it, basic. It kind of does the effect. Give it kind of a glossiness. I've seen it where it's like, oops, that's the wrong area. So if I go, I need pen pressure, that's the trick. Oh no, mine are local drunkard, he's just European. That gives it that kind of latexy coloring. Yeah, I don't have many. I have a couple members of my community who are from Central America. I know Sibo Man he's Mexican, and then Hector is actual Spain. So I don't think there's that many. I think I added Argentine, and I might be forgetting who they are, which is making me feel guilty. But whatevs. Airbrush. It's me, you're the Argentinian? Alright, I guess that's it. Go to Real G's. Get a little note around the edges. I'm in fact in the northern hemisphere. Sag. The northern hemisphere isn't that bad. It has its issues, obviously. Let's go. It's a little shimmer. By the way, if you guys didn't see it, this is what I drew. I drew this off stream as my last of the companions. She is a Phoenix lineage Fire Ganassi Stars druid, and I felt like druid with piercings and a suit was like really cool. She's got a Triskelion necklace and a little ember freckles. She's literally a firehead. Doing this fire effect was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing it. And then like her eyes are also like this whole like glowing fiery setup. Gal Fury. One second, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry about that. But yeah, she's the flattest character I've drawn. Like for Booba. Everybody else has bigger Booba. Let's get... Interesting. Let me see how this plays out. Flat? Yes. I wanted to make her more like mask presenting, and I felt like I should diversify my character's bodies a little bit. So I made her the she's the flat one. Frick. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Adventurous. Next up, the Pixar mom. This one, we're gonna try something different. Oh, that's why it's blowing in the wrong color. Two. Let's darken it. And let's blend it. And so it's too much. I have a ton of the caboose because they got the wedding cake. Oh my god, Luna. Luna. I need a little shinier. That's fleshy. Let's go shading. I don't know where the song is from. I do not know where it's from. I don't know. It might be set listed by the Seahorse, but I don't know. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Let's do that instead of these lines. Trying to make it look like a shiny kind of metal. Probably too much. I don't like that. Okay. Let's go like this. just trying to lighten them a little bit. And then we want to go for like gray. Do some contra. I should probably just make this smaller. Too small. Too small. Let's go 120. Ready for that joint. Australia takes part of the Eurovision. That is. Oh, that's the British Empire at its finest, that Australia gets included in Eurovision. Okay. Go. These bits are gonna get meshy. Okay, what was that I used? It was cross-hatching. Okay, it was. I did that with a darker, oh, not black. Gray. See, there it looks like mesh. With that mesh top going on. And then let's give some gloss here. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. They are technically no longer there, so they shouldn't be included anymore. Oh, shoot. Was I not? I swore I was selected. There we go. just here. Yo, Small, welcome. How you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Happy to have ya. For those of you who don't know, my name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome! How was Elden Ring? Did they make you suffer a lot? I hope so. I know that's what you're into, Small.
Holy cow! Your penis is gigantic! Gigantic! Your penis is literally the biggest thing within the tri-state area. Your penis is bigger than a small elephant. It's bigger than, like, a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on your penis. You must wake up every morning and thank the good Lord above. You're truly blessed. Congrats.
Holy cow! Your penis is gigantic, Small. Gigantic. Your penis is literally the biggest thing in the tri-state area. Your penis is bigger than a small elephant. Your penis is bigger than, like, a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on Small's penis. You must wake up every morning and give thanks to the good Lord above. You're truly blessed. Congrats. Gotta do the Small redeem. But yeah, so we've just been chit-chatting, and I've been doing this outfit design for one of my D&D characters. So we've just been, you know, basically trying to figure out how we wanted to design it. But yes, welcome Raiders. I hope you enjoy chillaxing here. Smaller. Yeah, I don't like that. Not gonna lie, it's kind of bright in here. Hello, Graph Yukiko. Welcome, welcome. You're definitely not just sitting behind me in real life. You should go know that my little Graph Yukiko is the cutest little wolfo ever. Very, very sweet, very adorable. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, I'm not liking how that works. But yeah, so this is for a monk character who, this is technically also part of her body because she's Nanomachine's son. Yes, Graph is just sitting there menacingly. No, perfectly innocently, woo. Imagine Yuko with an innocent bone in their body. Not at all being a naughty little wolfo. Let's make this smaller. Right. I had a blue a moment ago and I lost it. I'd be someone else. Hey Zara, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm happy you have your Wi-Fi back, Locke. I meant that in a nice way. I assume you meant it in a nice way. Yuka would assume a naughty way. Yuka tends to be a very naughty wolfo. Big naughty, they call him. Oh yeah, I gotta do the collar part. So it's white. Airbrush. And then real G pen. That's actually not bad for that shine kind of effect. There we go. Pink blob was a body fill. Stare respectfully at them shapes. No, that's back. Cloudy mode on Twitch. Let's use this cloudy mode instead. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright. I think we're good for now on this one. I feel like this is pretty darn okay. For an initial outfit design. Like, theoretically I should, go through and, for example, be like, the, rim of this is blackened and stuff, but I don't want to do that. I'm not giving it that kind of depth yet. So, this is my beta test of this outfit, for that, monk character. And man, I've gotten a lot less done tonight than I thought I was going to. I spent a lot of time doing this first outfit. Deploy the cum gutters? Okay. So we got... Basically. get that ab work in there. Yeah, so we saved her. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna end it here tonight, early, because I spent a lot of time on this and I don't want to get like halfway through another one. So I think we're gonna end it here tonight. So a bit of a shorter stream, but I appreciate y'all coming out. So let's turn off our favorite seahorse. Second. Okay. All right, everybody, let's hop on over a different part of the throne room. Ta-da! All right, everybody, thank you for coming out tonight. I hope you had fun. You know, I hope it was very, very chill vibe time for people. And I had fun chatting with you guys, and we did get one outfit made, so that's something. I hope if you guys were stressed out at all, you got a little more comfy just listening to me talk and watching the art. But yeah, if you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch, give me a sub over on YouTube, give me a follow on Twitter, and you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, amazing, and valid people, and I hope you enjoy spending your night with me nearly as much as I enjoy spending it with you. And never forget the most important part, which is that the world is better having you in it. Alright, everybody, we are gonna raid my friend Yulia, because she's doing an art stream as well. So we gotta support the cutie pies. So let's go send her some love. If you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you're a sub, please copy down the knight's message as we go raid the Yulia. There we go. So she's doing some little doodly doos. And so let's go send her lots of love and wish her a wonderful night. Stay tuned for more doodles on the old Obsidia raid. Alright, everybody, have a great night and the sweetest of dreams. I will see you guys next week for D&D. Bye!